They added a new Frankenstein Universal Studios Florida mask. Amazing. They have a scarecrow stock here from 9/26, 9/27. Please see a team member for a map. The scarecrow skull. Okay, September 18th and November 1st. Stalk around Universal Studios and locate 13 scarecrows and skeletons. Collect all 13 stamps and receive a trick-or-treat candy bag. That's pretty cool. And would you just look at them? How would you not want to do the stalk? What's going on, everybody? Tony here, Lisa here, and we are back at Universal Studios Orlando. Why? Because it is Halloween Horror Nights, and we were lucky enough to grab 2 virtual passes for both their haunted houses. So we're excited. And 2, we did stop at Starbucks, and they have a little, what was it? Remember the fear. Yeah.
It's a kiwi star fruit refresher with hints of blood.
So we're gonna try this out and see how it is.
I like it.
Yeah?
It's interesting.
I'm a coffee guy, not really a refresher, but ooh, that's really sweet. I should have got a coffee instead. The construction dudes are out. This is the first time I think they've been out since reopening. And look at the line. People social distancing, which is good, but they're out. That's awesome. Now, since this is Halloween Horror Night, we cannot film inside the houses, which I'm sure you all know. However, we're gonna film as close as we can get till they tell us we have to turn off the camera. Now, with this as well, a lot of people have been wondering or asked, do you need to purchase a special ticket for this? No, you do not. You just need a theme park ticket and you are good to go. If you're a pass holder, all you need is just your pass and you are good to go. I'm excited to do something Halloween.
Oh,
this is awesome. I'm so excited. Let's do this. The first one is Frankenstein. I am so excited. Let's go. As you can see, as we're making our way to the house, it is a very, very, very pre-COVID looking day here at Universal. Here we go, the Bride of Frankenstein. We just got to check in. You have to do the virtual pass on your phone, so you do need the app. And we are in of what was the Stranger Things line the last 2 years. So amazing. I can't wait to go back in the sound stage. Here we go, the theatrical and television production facilities. I'm so freaking excited to do something Halloween. These little kids in masks are really, really creepy. I'm just saying. Stage 23. Stage 23 is where we're going. And we've hit a little roadblock. All right, we just got out of Bride of Frankenstein. Lisa, what are your thoughts?
It got me a couple times.
It was good.
There was one room though that it was like smoky and I inhaled it and I started coughing. But there were a couple times where the actors got me by surprise. And I held Tony's hand the whole time.
I thought it was awesome. That was such a good haunted house. Kind of basic, but I think it was really good. And it did get me maybe like twice, probably. Other times I could just know when things are going to happen. You just kind of figure it out. I think it's probably from watching a lot of horror movies.
But I will say, compared to like pre-COVID when we would come, and like they would just have a continuous line going, which they still did, but because of the social distancing, I think that's why I got more times where they did get me scared than the other times, because pre-COVID I could, like Tony said, you could see what was about to happen, but because you had to stay socially distanced between you and the party in front of you, there were times that they would get a little farther ahead of us that I didn't see what happened, and those were the times that got me.
Off to the second one. Well, we have a little bit of time to kill before the second house, so we walked through Diagon Alley, and we noticed, obviously, we have the actors out here telling the story. This has been closed or haven't been performing since their reopening. So within the last couple days, because I was here a week and a half ago and this was still not a thing. So awesome.
It was death. As he felt, because travelers usually drowned in the river. The death was coming. He pretended to congratulate the three brothers upon their magic and said that each had overthrown by death, and death most unwillingly handed over his own cloak of invisibility. In due course, the brothers separated.
We're getting ready to go into our second house, our final house, because only two are open. So here we are at our last house, Revenge of the Tooth Fairy, and they are doing a standby as well. 40-minute wait if you want to stand by if you do not have a virtual line. But we do have a virtual time, so we are good to go. There's the train, the back side you don't always see. Right there, the Hogwarts Express. Most people do not see the back side of that. So here's where the standby is. That's not a bad wait time. Honestly, that really isn't. If I didn't have the virtual, I would, yeah, stand in it.
Wait.
The downside of coming here during the day, obviously, it is hot. And that heat, that sun is just beating on you. All right, we just got out of Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. Lisa, your opinion?
I actually wasn't that impressed. Maybe I just didn't get it. I actually feel like the scariest part for me was we got stopped because, you know, the line got caught up and the party behind us wasn't as socially distanced as the markers were, which no fault to them, you can't really see the markers in the house. And so I happened to look back, and during a strobe light I saw one of their party members' shadows, and I thought an actor was following me. Like, that was the scariest part for me. I don't know.
I like it, actually. I thought it was pretty good. I thought there was a lot of good scares. Got me at least 2 or 3 times. I don't know, I have a little bit of a different opinion than Lisa on that.
That's fine.
But to each their own. I don't know. If I were to give it of which I thought was the best out of the two,
I'd go with the Bride of Frankenstein.
You would go with Frankenstein?
I'd go with Frankenstein. That one got me more than the Tooth Fairy.
I can't give an opinion. I'm torn between the two, of which I actually liked better. Both for very different reasons. I'd have to do them both again one more time to give that final. I can't say. I'm going with I love them both. Try them both. Like I said, it wasn't that hard to get a virtual queue.
And now they're doing standby.
And now they're doing standby. So early in the day, it's virtual only. Later in the day, virtual, and you can do a standby. Check it out. It runs till November 3rd, I believe.
Or November 1st.
Or November 1st. 3rd or 1st.
Early November.
Very early November. I also want to take note as well, 2 weeks ago or so, or not 2 weeks ago, but when Halloween Horror Nights was going to be a thing for these two houses, Universal pushed back their closing time to 8 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock. Now
it's 9 o'clock.
They pushed it back to normal operating hours.
Yeah, it's almost like everything's pretty much, it feels like everything is pre-COVID, except we're still wearing masks. And they're still encouraging the social distancing.
Yeah.
But the crowd levels, we are so back to pre-COVID.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's it, guys. We will see you next time. Vlog.
Benito.